What's going on, everyone? This is Gemini, aka Gemini Beats, and you're watching Between the Notes, the making of I Like It by Kevin Ray.
The way you walk, the way you talk, I like it. The way you move, them things you do.
Alright, so what's up, everyone? This is Between the Notes, the making of I Like It. Man, where do I start? So when I produced the beat, my intent behind it was to go off of, old school Madonna. I remember I was at work and I was hearing the song Holiday. You know, nowadays with more modern beats, a lot of people are remaking classics like songs from the 80s, songs from the 90s. And I was thinking to myself, how come no one's touched this song? So I was listening to the bass line because I feel like honestly, the most noticeable feature on that song is the bass line. While I was at work, the entire shift, that was kind of just stuck in my head. I was like, all right, I gotta flip this, but I need to make it my own. You could sample it, but I don't think there would be that much fun in it, you know, if you're just taking the audio and stretching it and then putting drums over it. Nah, we gotta make this like sound as modern as possible and more original. So what I did was, as soon as I got home, I went ahead and jumped on my computer, and the first thing that I jotted down that I was playing on the keyboard was the little bass line. So I started with this bass line. Hear that? So it's different. So it's the same melody as the bass line in the original song, but just more modernized. You have like a little bit of a bouncy synthesizer. I added the piano chords next. So just the simple chords. So I added that, and it all kind of just started meshing together. It started sounding close to the original. You know, and of course, in the beginning of Holiday, you hear that little, the violins. Unfortunately, on FL Studio, there's not that much of a realistic violin sound. So I was like, okay, why not just go for a more synthesizer approach? So I went ahead with a little pad sound. So that was the same melody as the violins in the beginning. Eventually it just started kind of meshing up together. And of course, as soon as I got the drums going, this is my favorite part. So what I did was added a little more of a hi-hat progression and added some kicks and came up with this. So more modernized feel. So everything kind of just meshed together. I'll show you one of my favorite sounds that I put on here. Yeah, this one. In the original song, Madonna goes, if we took a holiday, took some time to celebrate. That sound. That one, it fits so perfect. That was like the right pad that I found. With all the plugins that I have, it takes forever to find the correct one. There's a lot of hidden sounds, and they're so simple. I had to add the sauce. You can't have the main course without the sauce. Let me show you the sauce. You know, I had to get those foul ass 808s in. I have like over 20, 30 sounds, I think, in this track. This was one of the key parts of the beat that I had to mimic from the original Madonna song, Holiday. I think that's pretty much it, but the main thing, my personal favorite part of the beat, my little keyboard solo at the end. This is me freestyling on the keys on the little synthesizer. come on. I cooked up the entire beat, and the first person I thought of when I made the track, I don't know why, sometimes ideas, they just kind of come out of the blue. And when I was making this track, as soon as I was done, the first person I thought of was my boy Kevin Ray. And the reason why is because, you know, I've known Kevin for a while now, for a couple years, you know, and we've done a lot of stuff together. I mean, hell, we've been on a TV show together for almost 3 months. And, you know, I got to witness his talent, you know, his music. And, you know, out of a lot of local artists I know, like, it feels so underwhelming even calling him a local artist at this point. He's just doing so much right now. And I was just like, you know what? I gotta get Kevin on this. I know Kevin would do an awesome job on this. So I was like, all right, let me hit him up. I remember I texted him. I was like, yo, Kevin, do you like Madonna? He's like, yeah, I like Madonna. I was like, do you like old school Madonna? He's like, I grew up on old school Madonna, so hell yeah. So I was like, dude, I got something for you. Let me know what you think. He messaged me back, all caps, like, bro, what? Like, yo. My God, his reaction was just one of the greatest things. Like, I knew he was gonna love it. And then I remember he sent me a recording of him doing the chorus to the beat. And he was in his car doing it. Like, he was driving doing deliveries. And he was just making that up on the spot. I was like, dude, record this shit now. After some time, I actually heard the song for the first time when he sent me the album early. And I saw that I Like It was on there. I'm like, oh shit, this is it. And I remember where I was at the exact time. I was in my car at the Target parking lot. I played it. Oh my God. Like, how can I explain this? If you get a really good beat and a really dope artist on it, it just makes that beat come to life, you know, and it just fit together so well. And I knew getting Kevin on this track, it was going to be perfect. And he went above and beyond. As soon as that chorus came in, or as soon as when the verse dropped, every day you slay, ooh baby I love you, that was it. In the parking lot in my car, I was like, oh shit, oh my God, yo. So far, out of the 15 years that I've been making music, this by far, probably my all-time favorite. It's got a lot of potential to be a big summertime hit. You know, we went hard on both of our ends. You know, I put in the work on the keys, on the drums, and put in work on the vocals and the lyrics, and it just all meshed together perfect. We created a masterpiece. So that was Between the Notes, the making of I Like It. We'll see you next time.
The way you walk, the way you talk,